I'm 12.
Hi, I'm Dorje, and I'm 12.
And we're just horsing around.
In Ellenwood, Georgia,
Today we're gonna teach you how to saddle a horse.
and how to gallop on a horse.
This is our horse Sugar. And before you saddle a horse, you must groom the horse. Grooming is like bonding to the horse. You get to meet your horse, and your horse gets to meet you.
Grooming a horse gets rid of all the dirt that could cause saddle sores when riding a horse.
Here's the brush that you use to groom the horse. This is Sugar's brush.
And this is a curtain to get all the rough dirt. Sugar has already been groomed, so we're gonna go ahead and start to saddle her.
Before you saddle a horse, you must put a saddle pad on, which is what Dorje is about to put on Sugar. You have to let the horse sniff it, which is what Dorje is doing. Sugar is sniffing to get used to the saddle pad, so she knows it's not going to hurt her. And we're just going to lay it right above the withers, and it has to be even on both sides. You do everything from the left side of the horse, and make sure your saddle pad is not on backwards. After your saddle pad is good and even on both sides, you bring your saddle over and put it on top of your horse. Lay it. Do not throw it or slide it, because it will slide the saddle pad off. Saddles can be heavy. The heaviest saddle is about 250 pounds.
Put all the stuff that's connected to the saddle on the saddle, so it'll be easier to lift and nothing gets caught up or anything.
And you won't trip.
Yeah, that's it. You can saddle a horse from either side, but today I'm going to do it from the left side. This is the left, right?
When you walk behind a horse, make sure your hand is on the horse so it can know that you're there, and it won't kick you or harm you.
Lift the saddle up so when you put it on, nothing slides with it.
Okay. Now Dorje is going to pull all the things down, such as the belly band, the stirrup, and the tie down.
The blanket even.
Make sure the blanket is even on both sides under the saddle.
It's even.
Yes. This is your belly band strap, and this is the belly band. You don't want to get it too close to the legs of the horse, because it can cause discomfort
By rubbing against the leg.
You can put your strap on in any buckle, the first one or the second one, but today we're going to use the second one, which is usually what we do. You're going to, sometimes, it depends on what saddle you have, you're going to have to go in and out more than once. Make sure your stack of layers are straight. Dorje is tightening the belly band, making sure it is not too tight on the horse, but it's tight enough where the saddle won't slip off.
Before you tighten up the saddle, you're going to make a bow. First,
You're going to put it through the middle.
wait, let me take this second. gonna bring it over and pull it up, and then bring it down.
When you're tightening the saddle,
through there.
when you're tightening the belly band, you're gonna take the first loop that you made, or the last loop you made. You're gonna take it with both hands, like you're saying. You're gonna bend your knees, and without lifting your feet up off the ground, you're gonna just stand up and pull up on the belly band. The test to make sure to see if your belly band is tight enough is you're gonna put 2 fingers behind the strap. If you can get more than 2 fingers, your belly band is not tight enough.
And I can get my whole hand from here, so we have to lift it some more.
Georgette is bending her knees and pulling up without lifting her feet off the ground.
Sometimes the horse might be holding their breath, so you have to knee and pull. So knee and pull.
You don't knee hard enough where your horse is gonna be in pain. You need just as much so they can feel it. I can still get my whole hand so we know it's not tight enough. And sometimes you don't have enough muscles to tighten it, so you might want to get somebody that's strong and pull.
Three fingers. Okay, let's try the knee and pull, because she still might be holding her breath.
We can still get more than 2 fingers in, so we're going to knee and pull.
Cool.
Right now we can get 2 fingers in.
So that should be good.
Next, you're going to make sure you pull tight to make sure it is tight enough. And for the next, you're going to have your girth.
The girth is just mainly for show, so it doesn't have to be really tight. So just gonna put on that little girth.
Then you're going to pull down your stick. Make sure you test your saddle by pushing the horse.
This is the tie down. The tie down keeps the horse from rearing up when you're riding, so.
You're going to test your saddle by holding onto the horn and pushing it. If the horse moves and the saddle doesn't, then that means it's tight enough.
And Gayla's ready to ride. Don't get up there.
Now we have to put the bridle on.
Make sure your bridle's not twisted like this sort of is. Good. Come on.
Your bridle contains your bit, where the horse, which goes in the horse's mouth. Your chin chain, which goes under the horse's chin, and your reins. So you're gonna put the bit in your mouth, in your hand,
And use your other hand at the top bridle.
and you're gonna rub it against. You're not gonna bump it against your horse's teeth really hard. You're gonna just do a little, enough for them to feel it. And then she's gonna take the teeth.
And then you're gonna put the chin chain on. You're gonna take the two bands and pull the ears through like that.
Then this piece slides, so it can go up and down. And we're gonna pull it down to get it over her ear. You're not gonna hurt her ear, you're just gonna pull it forward and make sure everything's perfect on her head. Then you're gonna pull it back up so it can be comfortable on her. This does not have to be tight either. You're just gonna make sure it's safe. And then you're gonna
Take your reins, make sure they're untangled, like these are.
And you're gonna put it over the horse's head and hang them on their horn. Now it's time to. Now you're gonna have someone check your saddle to make sure. And now we're going to show you how to gallop on your horse. You're going to put your foot in the stirrup and swing your leg.
Make sure to take the lead rope off of the horse. Okay, ready? Jill is gonna be riding Western today. Go. With horses is in different ways depending on how they're trained. You can either kick, kiss, or just give a little tap with the whip or something. And as you can see, Jayla is keeping her rhythm and also staying in control of Sugar, so she won't go wild or anything. Stop her.
And this is how to gallop and how to saddle a horse. And we're just horsing around in Ellenwood, Georgia. Follow us on Twitter and on Facebook.